Alternative Therapy Care. My name is Gracie. How can I assist you? Oh, you're Jane, here for your appointment. Okay. Well, the first thing that we need to do is go over some intake questionnaire questions, and first I'm just going to get some basic information from you, just to kind of learn a little bit about you and get some background information. Does that sound good? Okay. Alright. So your first and last name? And what's your home address? And that zip code? Okay. And do you have a home phone? Okay. And what's your cell phone number? Okay. And next I need your social security number. Okay. And your date of birth. Okay. And what's a good alternative number, like either a family member or another number I can put down for you? Okay. Alright. And what's your occupation? Okay. Alright. And who currently lives in your residence? Okay, your husband. And how old is he? And his name. Okay. Alright. In your own words, would you please describe the current problems as you see them? Okay. And how long has this been going on? Okay. So you're just basically struggling with depression, anxiety, those types of situations. Do you have any social anxiety, or is it strictly when you're by yourself? Okay. And what made you decide to come to therapy? Okay, so you're looking for techniques to help with your depression and anxiety? Okay. Yeah, I can definitely help with that. What are your goals for therapy? Okay, so you're wanting to lifestyle change and change your mindset. And in the past, what have you done to help you cope with the depression and anxiety? Okay. Are you on any medications? Okay. May I please get a list of those? Okay. And what milligram? And how many times a day? All right. Now, I'm going to go through a list of symptoms, and I want you to just nod your head if you've experienced any of these symptoms in the last month. Okay? And I have my tablet right here, so. Have you had difficulty falling asleep? Difficulty getting out of bed? And how many hours of sleep do you receive on average? Persistent loss of interest in previously enjoyed activities? Okay. Do you withdraw from other people? How often? Okay. So about once a week. Okay. And you mentioned you had a depressed mood. Are you having any rapid mood changes like highs and lows? Okay. And you mentioned you had anxiety. Do you have any frequent feelings of guilt? Do you have difficulty leaving your house? Okay. Do you have fear of certain objects or situations, i.e., flying heights, bugs, etc.? Okay, can you describe that for me? Okay. So you have the fear of socializing. Okay. And going out. Okay. Do you have repetitive behaviors or mental acts like counting, checking doors, washing hands? Okay. Any outbursts of anger? Okay. Have you been spending increased time alone? Okay. And I have a checklist here, so I'm checking them as we go. Do you ever feel numb? Okay. What about irritability? Okay. And panic attacks? Do you avoid people, places, activities, or specific things? You mentioned not wanting to go out and socialize Is it to certain environments or just large groups of people? Okay, so like crowds. Do you have feelings of worthlessness? I know you said sadness and fear. What about hopelessness? Helplessness? Do you ever feel or act like a different person? Okay. Have you had any changes in your eating or appetite? Okay. Are you eating more? Now this question may be a little triggering, but do you do any voluntary vomiting? Okay, that's good. Excessive exercise to avoid weight gain? And are you trying to lose weight? Okay. Have you gained any weight in the last month? Okay, how many pounds? Okay. Are you binge eating at all? Are you using laxatives? And are you eating less? Okay. Do you have difficulty catching your breath? Unusual sweating? Increased energy? Any tremors? Frequent worrying? Okay. How frequent? Pretty constant. Okay. So you're having like racing thoughts? Okay. Do you feel any increased muscle tension? Are you easily startled or feel jumpy? Do you have decreased energy? Any dizziness? Any intrusive memories? Okay. Do you have difficulty concentrating or thinking? Any flashbacks? So do you have any nightmares? Okay. When did those start? About 6 months ago. Okay. And how frequent are those? About 2 times a week. Alright. Are you showing a dependency on others? Do you have difficulty or inability to say no to others? Do you have a sense of lack of control? Are you in an abusive relationship? Do you have difficulty meeting role expectations? Okay. Do you have difficulty expressing your emotions? Do you have any other symptoms that I should know about? Okay. Have you seen a counselor, psychologist, psychiatrist, or any other mental health professional before? Okay. When was that? You saw a psychiatrist about 2 years ago. Okay. Alright, what was his or her name? Are you able to provide the last date of treatment? Okay, we don't have to get that right now. Okay. Now, you mentioned that you were on medication earlier. How long have you been taking that medication? Okay, about 5 years. And has it been helpful at all? Okay, you want to possibly explore other options? Okay. Okay. And have you been hospitalized for psychiatric reasons in the past? Okay. Are you currently under treatment for any medical condition? Okay. Have you had any prior illnesses, operations, or accidents? Okay. Yeah, you were in a car accident. And when was that? Okay. And what type of injuries did you have from the accident? Okay. Just nothing serious. It was just an ER visit for back pain. Okay. Okay. Do you have any family members that have struggled with these symptoms? Okay. And when were they diagnosed? Okay. And when were you diagnosed with depression? substances. So, do you drink alcohol? How old were you when you first drank alcohol? And how much do you drink on average? Okay, like 1 drink a week. That's good. Have you ever passed out from drinking? Okay. Have you ever blacked out from drinking? Have you ever had the shakes? Has anybody ever criticized you for your drinking or drug use? Do you use tobacco? Very good. And is there anything else I need to know about you before we start our first session next week? Okay. Well, Jane, I'm really excited to help you. And we're going to take good care of you. And if you have any questions or concerns before our first official session, please just email me, and I will be happy to answer those questions for you. Thank you so much for coming in, and I will talk to you next week.